Introduction to Business Relationship Management. Relationships are everywhere. Relationship-centered organizations need purpose. Great working relationships satisfy purpose. Alignment to convergence. Great working relationships facilitate more effective teams. Business relationship management addresses global trends like organizations need purpose, the evolving ideas around value and impact, agility, executive and boardroom perspectives, and working together, moving from alignment to convergence. Definitions. The relationship-centered organization is a comprehensive system focused on relationships as the source for limitless energy, driving value, and helping an organization satisfy its purpose. Triple bottom line. The triple bottom line extends the concept of value reported as the bottom line by defining three major bottom lines: people, purpose, and planet. People. Effective relationships drive results. Purpose. A meaningful purpose is a key requirement to create infinite value. Planet. An organization is part of its environment and creates value for that environment. Profit is part of purpose, so profit is a result of the triple bottom line. Business Relationship Management Philosophy. The business relationship management philosophy centers on the belief that positive relationships drive value in organizations and contribute the greatest positive impact to people, purpose, and the planet. Tenets of BRM philosophy. There is incredible potential power embedded within organizational cultures. Effective relationships serve as the basis for that power. Business Relationship Management Capability. A business relationship management capability is everything it takes, both visible and invisible, to nurture relationships in an organization. It consists of evolve culture, build partnerships, drive value, and satisfy purpose. The Business Relationship Management Discipline. The business relationship management discipline is an effective application of knowledge, demonstrated through a set of competencies and mindsets to advance a business relationship management capability. It consists of knowledge plus competencies plus mindsets. The Business Relationship Management Role. The Business Relationship Management Role is the set of competencies required to advance the business relationship management capability. Business Relationship Management Capability. As mentioned in the definitions, the business relationship management capability is everything it takes, visible and invisible, to nurture relationships in an organization. It consists of 4 sub-capability frameworks: evolve culture, build partnerships, drive value, and satisfy purpose. The more detailed version of the business relationship management capability is shown here. Organizational purpose and strategy. Organizational purpose and strategy consists of 2 topics: the 5 organizational factors and core values. Organizational factors describe the things for which organizations are known. It could be known for the value it delivers, the way it treats people or society, or its ability to innovate. The 5 factors are human factor, brand factor, technology factor, innovation factor, and infinite factor. The human factor. The human factor is how an organization treats people, recognizes the distinctively human needs of people, and creates value while helping people satisfy their own needs. The brand factor. The brand factor forms the identity and personality of an organization to bring strategic unity both inside and outside the organization. The brand factor defines a clear sense of purpose and direction, a credible voice that people want to listen to, and a relationship with which they want to associate. The innovation factor. The innovation factor is the discovery of new sources of value through radical change or a set of incremental changes in people, products, approaches, services, markets, or interactions. The technology factor. The technology factor is the application of knowledge, tools, and approaches used to achieve meaningful results. The infinite factor. The infinite factor is the approach and mindset people take into creating value forever, through having and evolving a meaningful and lasting organizational purpose, coupled with the intentional cultivation of effective relationships. Core values. Core values are your organization's beliefs, philosophies, and principles that form the foundation on which you perform your work and conduct yourself. Guidelines for core values. Only have 3 to 7. Stay specific and intentional. Link them to organization's purpose. Use them to attract customers and employees. The Business Relationship Management Capability is a now to new framework. Through the sub-capabilities, evolve culture, build partnerships, and drive value, it will satisfy purpose. This is a constant change from now to new. Now to new. Change is the constant companion in the never-ending quest for value. Coaching the organization will help to go from now to new. Now is the talent, knowledge, and experiences you and everyone else express as behaviors in an organizational setting. New is the talent, knowledge, and experiences you and everyone else will express as desired behaviors in an organizational setting in the future. Limitless growth and improvement. A thriving business relationship management capability means there is an ongoing process of continuous improvement. A specific artifact in limitless growth and improvement is the strategic relationship plan. The strategic relationship plan contains the vision, current status, and historical record of any relationship. The plan helps to communicate non-confidential objectives and provides a record of an organizational area's accomplishments to the rest of the organization. The business relationship management capability and its role in executive management and board of directors. As business relationship management maturity grows, chief executive officers may seek their own business relationship manager to drive value at the highest levels. A business relationship management leader must engage with the CEO, leadership team, and even the board to align strategy, optimize value, and enhance organizational confidence. Evolve culture. Evolve culture consists of 4 elements: purposeful narrative, desired behaviors, influential relationships, and personal growth. Purposeful narrative. Purposeful narrative is the language people will hear relative to change. Language matters and has a crucial impact on how we think. Understand how these language changes can help you to build better relationships. Storytelling can help to bring across the message. How this story is delivered is critical. Ensure it resonates with your audience. Help the listener learn about how to deal with change and tell stories of accomplishments and successes. Desired behavior. Desired behaviors can be defined, modeled, observed, and imitated. They are an ideal vehicle to spread change, moving from now to new. The dead man's test. If a dead person can do it, it is not behavior. Shared ownership is a team approach to accomplishment. Build strategy together to achieve results. Influential relationships. High influencers have the highest number of great relationships, regardless of their job titles or seniority. Personal growth. Personal growth is the learning and development people go through in the process of acquiring new behaviors. This is part of a growth mindset. A growth mindset is about learning something new, taking on opportunities, and believe that potential is limitless. A fixed mindset identify themselves by their current set of knowledge and abilities. They limit their potential. Build partnerships. Build partnerships consists of 4 elements: partnering mindset, relationship discovery, relationship nurturing, and relationship maturity and quality. To build partnerships is to develop, nurture, and advance relationships of the highest quality. Partnering mindsets. Partnering mindsets provide a unique way of thinking in order to build collaborative, innovative, agile, and respectful relationships that evolve in partnerships. The 4 partnering mindsets are connector, cultivator, explorer, and investor. The connector mindset is effective when a person is too distant from the problem themselves, helping the partner to get closer to a solution by expanding the network of people, by linking other people who have knowledge or skills. The cultivator mindset is helpful when trying to improve. They help find new ways to leverage existing resources or improve upon prior value streams. The explorer mindset is helpful when actively searching for solutions to a problem or consider new opportunities. They work to discover new value streams. The investor mindset is helpful when more resources are needed to realize the value potential of something. They remove roadblocks to create value. Relationship discovery. Relationship discovery is focused on building a strong partnership by understanding your partner's needs and meeting or exceeding their expectations. A relationship strategy on a page or RSOAP is a technique used to establish a shared vision and expectations for the relationship between partners. A relationship strategy on a page consists of 5 elements in the following order: shared vision, relationship characteristics and behaviors, performance metrics, key initiatives, operating principles. Relationship nurturing. Relationship nurturing takes time and effort on all sides towards an effective partnership. Not every relationship starts off as a true partnership. A relationship improvement plan is used to capture partner expectations and diagnosing relationship quality. Relationship maturity and quality. Relationship maturity and quality. Over time, strengths of your relationships improve. They will mature to higher levels of relationship maturity and improve in quality. The relationship maturity model is a tool used to support meaningful discussions and visualize relationship maturity across a wide variety of relationship types in organizations. It consists of 5 levels: ad hoc, order taker, service provider, trusted advisor, and strategic partner. It is important to understand the characteristics of each of the levels. Drive value. The definition of value: the regard that something is held to deserve, the importance, worth, or usefulness of something. There are different types of value: tangible versus intangible, qualitative versus quantitative, and psychological value. The last one is an emotional response to change and often solicit I statements. There are 3 defined sources of value: operational, improvement, and innovation. The 3 drivers of value are growth, financial, and efficiency. Drive value framework. The drive value framework is to develop investments and nurture assets based on a purposeful context to achieve timely and strategic results. It consists of the following 4 elements: value discovery, value realization, value results, and value optimization. Value discovery. Value discovery is the exploration of organizational value for your partners. An idea document is a method of capturing high-level overview of a business idea. The key content of an idea document is identification, description of the idea, high-level features, the intended business change, and idea sign-off. The role of the BRM is to work with the idea originator and partner to fill in the idea document. The BRM is also involved in sign-off. A value plan is a document that identifies how value will be created and monitored if an idea or opportunity is pursued. The key content of a value plan is definition of value, value drivers, reporting schedule, measurement method, value partners, and point of action. The role of BRM is to share ownership of the value plan with the business partner. The plan will be updated after costs are estimated, any scope changes, and after go live. Value realization. Value realization is working with partners to ensure that value is going to be delivered. The emphasis is on future looking. Are we on track to deliver the expected value? Value realization starts with the business case and ends when the new way of working is handed over to the organization. During value realization, the BRM works with partners to ensure value is not lost due to scope changes or different perspectives of value. Value results. Value results focuses on analyzing and validating with the organization that the results were delivered. The business relationship manager plays a vital role in showing the organization the value that came from the initiative. Communicating value. The role of the BRM is to identify engagement strategies for communication and collaboration, develop an action plan for communication, focus on efforts to see results quickly, and identify opportunities for improvement. Value optimization. Value optimization happens at every step of the value framework. Continuous improvement should be the norm, and after solutions are deployed, they should be periodically evaluated if they are still producing value. A value optimization report is used to show current value delivered and where opportunities are for optimizing. The content of a value optimization report consists of initiatives and their owners, planned, actuals, and action plans. The business relationship manager's role in optimization and communication is to see to it that it is being done, not necessarily doing the work themselves. The business relationship manager, together with the partner, will lead the value optimization team. Satisfy purpose. Satisfy purpose is a combination of the BRM capability frameworks, evolve culture, build partnerships, drive value, and the triple bottom line: purpose, people, and planet. To satisfy purpose is to perpetually sustain great reasons for being, both for an organization and the people associated with an organization. Satisfying purpose through business relationship management. Business relationship managers succeed through connection with the purpose of the organization. The organization's culture leverages purpose to guide relationships in a single direction. This links to evolve culture. A business relationship manager must add value to every interaction. Value comes from building relationships that help partners to satisfy their purpose. Value comes from satisfying purpose. All idea documents and value plans have a direct link to how the idea will satisfy the organization's purpose. The people bottom line is the impact of organizational efforts on people working within the organization. Leadership evolves to a shared ownership. The planet bottom line focuses on the betterment of the environment within which the organization exists. This is represented through the circular economy. An extended impact report is a method of documenting and communicating a high-level overview of how the organization or specific organization area is satisfying the organization's purpose and its societal impact. Social value has 4 different focus areas. Community comes from direct engagement within shared social spaces. Resiliency, activities that influence the ability of future generations to thrive infinitely. Well-being comes from activities that influence all aspects of an individual's life. Conscientiousness, the awareness that you have a unique set of skills and knowledge, as does everyone around you. The BRM role. The business relationship manager is an individual fulfilling the BRM role and has the competencies required to advance the BRM capability. The business relationship manager will be a strategic player by understanding the organization, the operating model, the history, market context, and so on. Anytime the business relationship manager role is introduced in an organization, the role needs to be recalibrated with other roles in the organization. The BRM role must be clarified in the strategy and operating model. Single point of focus. A business relationship manager positioned as a single point of focus is in the position to make the right connections for the partner, without the danger of becoming a bottleneck or preventing other people to interact with the partner. Avoid undesirable roles through the pursuit of strategic roles. Go from undesirable, single point of contact to desirable, single point of focus. Avoid operational and low-value activities. Go from being a gap filler to be a strategic focused business relationship manager. Do not pick up anything that others do not want to do. Being a gap filler reduces your opportunity to add value. Go from being a liaison to a strategic partner. Add value in every interaction. Don't be just a liaison. Go from a lack of business relationship management role, clarity, to clearly defined business relationship management goals and roles. If business relationship management is not clarified or calibrated with other roles, it will lead to confusion and often a lack of trust. Go from low and stagnant supply maturity to leveraging idea documents and value plans. Ensure that demand gets stimulated in quantity and quality. The Business Relationship Management Code of Ethics is how we, as business relationship managers, conduct ourselves and the ideals we aspire to hold ourselves and our fellow practitioners for. This includes responsibility, development, representation, conflicts of interest, partnering, and fairness and responsibility. The business relationship manager values include honesty, integrity, respect, and ownership. The business relationship management competency model describes the knowledge, skills, characteristics, behaviors, and mindsets needed for performance in the BRM role. It is designed to help in the process of acquiring, assessing, and developing individuals in the BRM role. There are 4 levels in the BRM competency model: Explorer, Beginner, Practitioner, and Master. In the description, the differences between Explorer is minimal exposure, Beginner is minor exposure, Practitioner is moderate exposure, and Master is significant exposure. Other differences to note are, in knowledge and expertise, the difference is between leading initiatives and shaping initiatives. In complexity of challenges, it's about being able to collaborate or also solve problems. The business relationship management competencies are divided over the 4 BRM capability frameworks: evolve culture, build partnerships, drive value, and satisfy purpose. The BRM mindset. The BRM mindset is the mental attitude or belief system that inspires and influences how business relationship managers evolve culture, build partnerships, drive value, and satisfy purpose. There are 5 mindsets: purposeful, self-actualized, relationship-centered, playful, and fearless. Purposeful. Being purposeful means knowing your purpose and pursuing it in everything that you do. Self-actualized. Becoming self-actualized is the process of achieving one's full potential. Recognizing you are one with your environment. Key characteristics are authenticity and self-awareness. Relationship-centered. Relationship-centered is the ability to identify and initiate working relationships that are a mutual benefit to yourself and your partner. Playful. Being playful incorporates fun and enjoyment into professional environments. Playfulness provides a relaxed space where trust can be established. Fearless. A fearless individual is confident and resilient with the ability to move into an experimental zone, being comfortable in being uncomfortable. Business relationship manager characteristics. A business relationship manager is selfless, exists to help others to achieve their purpose. Single point of focus, helps solve certain issues, but it is not their responsibility to tackle every problem alone. Execution and strategic, gains experience with daily operations to use in strategic decisions. Connector, builds strong leaders and works with them to create solutions. Neutral, acts with empathy and confidence, informing and influencing their partner to move relationships forward together with shared ownership. Strategic partner, acts as a strategic partner with all parties. Comfortable, being uncomfortable, acts with courage, self-awareness, and determination. The business relationship manager's impact on the triple bottom line. People. At the heart of every relationship-centered organization is the ability to relate to and build meaningful relationships with people. Purpose. Business relationship managers are connected to and believe in their organization's purpose. They can build more meaningful relationships, attain higher levels of creative thinking, and maintain a persistent drive to help their organization thrive. Planet. Business relationship managers play a prominent role in their organization and can help influence direction, goals, and strategies specifically around planet issues. The scope of the business relationship manager role. There are 3 activity domains. Execution domain, activities carried out to achieve immediate results on an ongoing basis. Strategic domain, activities carried out to define an organization's purpose, set the overall direction for achieving it, remove obstacles, and ensure results. And volunteer domain, activities carried out by people who are pursuing a passion other than financial compensation. The strategic and execution domains in relationship-centered organizations are complementary, interconnected, and assist each other in the creation of value. In the BRM Capability module, we discussed the definitions of the 5 organizational factors: human, brand, technology, innovation, and infinite. Here we show how the business relationship manager can support and encourage the evolution of their organization's culture by using these 5 factors. Human factor. Business relationship managers will be fostering meaningful, human-centered relationships that transcend hierarchy, positioning themselves as strategic partners rather than order takers. Brand factor. The business relationship manager will be promoting its brand, aligning with its purpose, and fostering meaningful connections that drive positive impact within the organization and the broader community. Technology factor. The business relationship manager will be leveraging technology to solve problems, build meaningful relationships, demonstrating expertise, fostering collaboration, and building trust that drives innovation and shared success. Innovation factor. The business relationship manager will be fostering innovation, challenging traditional thinking, identifying new opportunities, positioning themselves as strategic thought leaders and catalysts for growth. Infinite factor. The business relationship manager will be connecting with a shared purpose, fostering meaningful relationships, driving lasting impact that extends beyond their role, leaving a positive legacy for the organization and its future. Business Relationship Management Team. BRM Team definition. A business relationship management team is a group of individuals who have common business relationship management interests and skills and are working towards a common goal. A thriving business relationship management team will be able to clearly show the value coming out of relationships. Purpose, mission, and vision. Ensure better results by clearly defining the business relationship management team's purpose, mission, and vision. Purpose is the reason why the team exists. Mission is what you do and for whom. Keep it simple. Vision is the audacious dream of a future reality based on the work the team does. BRM Team Value. What is executive leadership looking for in a business relationship management team that shows the value of the team? Strategic contribution, links between the BRM team and organizational strategy. Performance and perception, how the team's effectiveness is measured and viewed within the organization. Leadership and structure, reporting levels and influence within the hierarchy. Impact on triple bottom line, the financial and operational benefits of BRM. Executive buy-in, demonstrating value in a way that resonates with leadership. Relationship maturity, how business relationship management fosters better partnerships and collaboration. Organizing a business relationship management team. The positioning of the BRM capability follow three general approaches: converging business relationship managers with partners, positioning in the organization, and matrix management. Converging business relationship managers with partners. The most common ways are business units. This makes sense when business units have significant different requirements. Geography. This makes sense when geographical regions have differences in requirements and the regions operate independently. Major brands. This makes sense when brands have differences in requirements and operate independently. Value framework and approaches. For instance, supply chain, order to cash. This makes sense when the organization is more process-based. Positioning in the organization. The most common ways are report to organization or function head. This is most effective when organizational capability maturity is relatively low, with a strong commitment to increase in maturity. Report to BRM lead. This is most effective for members of the BRM team who report to a BRM lead, who in turn reports to a function head. Report to strategy office. This is most effective where there is a strong strategy office, where the strategy is undergoing a significant change. Report to project, program, or portfolio management office. While not a preferred approach, this can be effective when there is a strong project, program, or portfolio management office. Common matrix management approaches for business relationship managers. Solid line to organization or function, a dotted line to business partner. Solid line to business partner, a dotted line to organization or function. Transition management in business relationship management. Why transition management matters. Business relationships evolve as people enter, move, or leave jobs. A structured transition process ensures continuity and success in business relationship management capabilities, helps maintain strategic convergence, knowledge retention, and relationship stability. Key phases of transition management: entry, onboarding new business partners and business relationship managers. Exit, ensuring smooth transition when people leave. Key questions and problems for business relationship management team leaders. Questions BRM team leaders should ask: are all business relationship managers BRMP or CBRM certified? Can they articulate the value of their relationships? Do they know their purpose, and are they supported? Are they recognized and supported even when absent? Is the business relationship management role integrated into career paths and leadership tracks? Common problems in business relationship management leadership: lack of role clarity, no direction, goals, or defined value. Financial cuts. CFO sees BRM as unnecessary costs. Misaligned metrics. Success measured by satisfaction, not value. Communication bottlenecks. Business relationship managers positioned as the single point of contact. Premature strategic positioning. Business relationship managers demand strategic roles too soon. Operational overload. Business relationship managers pulled into execution roles instead of strategic. Gap filler syndrome. Business relationship managers expected to solve every problem. Community of practice. A community of practice is a leadership team that supports others practicing business relationship management by establishing standards, quality, thought leadership, and continuous improvement. The BRM Institute recommends a community of practice. Coaching business relationship managers. Coaching can help to empower business relationship managers, leaders, teams, and partners through support and tailored guidance. There are 5 top areas for coaching. Breaking the ice. How to initiate a business relationship management meeting. When to use strategic versus tactical business relationship management. Language matters. How to influence cultural change in your organization, starting with changing the language. Why business relationship management? Examples of win-win scenarios to use when getting to know the partner. How to avoid common business relationship management failure modes in any organizational culture.